Well, hello again, and welcome to another Hyperion morning. How you doing out there? We made it. It's the weekend. Hopefully, you have some good things ahead of you. Hopefully, you've got some fun things planned, whether it's just enjoying some time at home, whether it's getting out, going to the theme parks, whether it's getting out, doing something else, doing some yard work. You know, that doesn't seem like fun, but sometimes it is for some people. Some people really like gardening or something. Whatever it might be, hopefully it's a wonderful weekend for you. So excited to be here with you. Good morning, Marianne. Thanks for coming along. Happy to see you here on a Saturday. Welcome to the weekend. That's right. We made it. Very, very cool. Very, very happy to be here with you on this Saturday. Getting ready. You may see showered already. No hat today. All ready to go because in just a few moments, we are getting set for a visit to the islands. Well, the island's tower, that is. Yes, we are going to be going for the very first time, not to the Disney's Polynesian Village Resort. We've been there many, many times, but to visit the new DVC Island Tower. We have a night stay tonight. Going there, going to be checking out all the amenities, checking out all the fun, checking out hopefully the food that's there. We'll probably check out the pool, although let's be honest, today it's going to be like in the low 60s topping out. Don't know if we'll get a tremendous amount of real pool time. Tomorrow's going to be a little warmer, maybe a little bit then, but probably more just a visit to check the things out. But yeah, we'll be doing that. And oh, surprise, surprise. I got things wrong yesterday. Michelle straightened me out as she usually does. Our annual passes are no longer blacked out. So we can visit the theme parks. So we may be also visiting some of the Disney parks while we're out there as well. We have a reservation for Magic Kingdom today. We'll see how when we'll get there, how much time we'll spend there. Because again, most of this is exploring the brand new tower because we're very excited. Everything we've seen about it looks fantastic. So we'll be checking that out over the next couple of days. Tomorrow's show, I'm hoping to get a show on tomorrow. I'm out there. I'm always kind of up in the air, one with the technology of the area, whether the internet is working well enough, but also my ability to function with technology, which is always shaky. But hopefully I'll give you a show tomorrow live from out there. Hey, good morning, Sue. Happy New Year. Oh, you're going to see Hamilton tonight. Wow, that's fantastic. Enjoy the cocktail. Enjoy Hamilton. I know you will. Boy, I'm a little jealous. You know how we love Hamilton. Sue, glad to see you here. Thanks and appreciate it. So appreciate you coming along. Marianne, can't wait to hear a review. Yes, we will be giving that. We'll give you probably some minor reviews on this show, maybe a little peek into our room, possibly tomorrow morning, some minor reviews. And then we will definitely get out and have a much longer review for next week's episode that drops on a week from tomorrow. We'll be discussing everything we did and what we thought about the resort in length at that point. Marianne says, have fun, Sue. Enjoy your time. Hamilton. Wow. I don't know I'm excited to go to the Island Tower, but you know me and Hamilton. I think I might be more excited to share a cocktail with Sue and go out to Hamilton. That sounds really fun. Anyway, I'm going to have a great day today, and we're excited to that. We're going to be heading out here momentarily to do that. What else are we talking about on this day? It is January 4th, 2025. Well, today happens to be a great day to recreate that Lady and the Tramp moment, if you see fit, because today is National Spaghetti Day. You like spaghetti? I mean, who doesn't like spaghetti? Honestly, spaghetti's pretty darn good. Like a lot of spaghetti. Sue, your fifth time seeing Hamilton. Let me see. We've seen it. I want to see it's either 4 or 5 times. We've seen Hamilton 4 or 5 times. I have to remember, but you may be beating us now, Sue. But that's cool. That's cool. Anyway, it's National Spaghetti Day. I'll be honest with you. Spaghetti is not my favorite pasta. I mean, I'm not going to turn down spaghetti. I do enjoy a good plate of spaghetti for sure. But it's probably not. There are probably some other pastas that I would choose ahead of it. But hey, again, I'm not turning down, and spaghetti, pretty good. You can get some really good spaghetti out there, and I would definitely be on the ball for that. If we weren't, well, maybe they'll have some spaghetti out of the Polynesian. I kind of doubt it, but you never know. I know they have the noodles, not really spaghetti, but they have the noodles around there. But anyway, good day to sit back. It's a chilly day. Nice plate of spaghetti and meatballs or spaghetti and meat sauce, whatever is your favorite. Just a regular spaghetti and marinara sauce, whatever you enjoy. Today is a great day to sit down and enjoy it. It's also a great day to maybe just go ahead and take a quiz because today is National Trivia Day. We try and share a little trivia on this show virtually every day with our, this day in Disney history and this day in general history. But yeah, today's the day to go have some fun. Maybe go to a trivia contest, maybe play some trivia games in your own home. If you're aboard a Disney cruise line, they are great for trivia. One of the things we really enjoy doing is heading out to some of the different lounges there and playing some trivia throughout the day. We'll usually stake out a few that we want to hit up that we actually think we may have a small chance of winning. The people down there are so good at trivia. We do win occasionally, but we'll be honest with you, we're not the world's greatest trivia people, so we don't always win, but there are a few that we do pretty well in. Anyway, it's just fun, and today's a great day to have some fun playing some trivia. What are we talking about on this day in Disney history? Well, this may not seem at first like Disney history, but on this day in 2005 at the Orange Bowl, the national championship game college football game in 2005, which USC defeated Oklahoma 55-19. They won the national championship. And that was great. That's really exciting for my family, who most of them went to USC. So they were, I think I actually had some family members that were at that game, interestingly enough. But that was a big thing. It took place in Miami at the Orange Bowl. Big win for USC, 55-19. Crazy, crazy victory. But here's the Disney thing that ties that all in together and why I'm talking about it today, because, it's a football game. It was a big win for USC, but whatever. What this was interesting about this was that as a kickoff to the happiest celebration on earth, which was basically commemorating the 50th birthday of Disneyland. Hard to believe that was 50. Now we're going to 2025. It's about to turn 70. Getting old. Getting really, really old. Anyway, the 50th anniversary, which was going to kick off later in the year in May, they started off by having everybody in the crowd there, around 72,000 people, all shout out at one time "We're going to Disneyland." They all shouted it out. I assume that most of them shouted it out. I don't know if everyone shouted it out, but most of them shouted out, "We're going to Disneyland," or "I'm going to Disneyland." The moniker that you see after the big games, after the people win the Super Bowl, whatever. "I'm going to Disneyland. I'm going to Disney World." Well, this was "I'm going to Disneyland," of course, for Disneyland's 50th anniversary. And then the Disney team gave everybody in attendance, all 72,000 people, give or take, a ticket to any Disney park in the world for them to use. So they could have used it at Disneyland Paris. They could have used it at Tokyo Disney. They could have used it, of course, at the American Disney parks, whatever. Yes, to celebrate Disneyland's 50th anniversary. They all received a ticket that they could have used anywhere from May 5th, which was the kickoff of that happiest celebration on earth, up until September 30th of the following year of 2006. So what a fun thing. What a fun thing that they all these people that are in attendance received these tickets to any Disney park that you wanted. And again, it could have been Disneyland Paris. It could have been Tokyo Disney. It could have been Hong Kong Disney, which was around at that time as well. Shanghai, not available yet, but Tokyo and Hong Kong, or again, Disneyland, Disney World, whatever. Really, really cool and really, really fun. And what a great idea from the promotions team from Disney to do that for this game. And yeah, very special moment. And that was fantastic. On this day, 2005. On this day in 2011, we welcomed the Disney Dream to the fleet, to the Disney Cruise Line fleet. It sailed into Port Canaveral for the very first time in 2011. It was, of course, Disney Cruise Line's third cruise ship. At that point, its biggest cruise ship. Not anymore. We since have had three more ships join the fleet: the Fantasy, the Wish, and now the Treasure, which just started sailing just a couple weeks ago. But yeah, big day. We've sailed aboard the Dream. It took us until, if this was 2011, it took us until 2024 to finally sail aboard the Dream, which is funny. We at that point we had sailed on every Disney cruise ship, and then the Treasure came around. And now we haven't sailed on every Disney cruise ship, but whatever. But anyway, we love the Dream. The Dream is beautiful. Dream's a great ship. Hopefully you get a chance to sail aboard her at some point. Highly recommend her and her sister ship, the Fantasy, which we are actually sailing on in less than 3 weeks. We're going to be aboard the Fantasy here in less than 3 weeks, and we're couldn't be more excited about that. But anyway, yeah, this was the day we welcomed her to the fleet, and she would begin sailing her voyages. Her maiden voyage was later in January of that year, 2011. So yeah, time to celebrate the Disney Dream, joining the Disney Cruise Line fleet. Hey, on this day in television history in 1984, Night Court debuted. Did you watch Night Court? Are you old like me and you watched Night Court when you were a little bit younger, maybe? I enjoyed Night Court a lot. I really liked Night Court, starring Harry Anderson. John Larroquette was great in it. Marky Post, Richard Mall, Marsha Warfield. They were this is the team that you probably knew. This was the one that was for most of the seasons of Night Court. And they were great, fantastic. It was a funny show. Really, really funny show about this Night Court. And they bring in all these crazy people who have been arrested or whatever, and all the shenanigans that went around that. But to begin with, they had a bit of a different crew. Yeah, you can see here, this was the original cast of Night Court. One of them, unfortunately, her name was Selma Diamond. She was one of the bailiffs. She passed away a couple seasons in. She got Marsha Warfield took her spot. They went through a couple clerks, a couple public defenders before they settled on Marky Post. And Charles Robinson was the other clerk. So they went through many iterations. But it was a great show. I mean, it's like many shows, like Cheers. Think of Cheers. When it first started off, they kind of had to find their footing. Night Court the same way. But man, once they figured it all out and got the right cast in there, it took off and it was great. Loved Night Court. There's a new version of Night Court out. I don't know if you've seen it. We've watched a few episodes of it. Didn't capture us completely. But we may go revisit it again because it's still going and people seem to enjoy it. So we may go back and revisit it going forward. But yeah, on this day in 1984, Night Court debuted on NBC. Hey, if it's your birthday today, again, January 4th, a very happy birthday to you. Here are a few of the people that you celebrate your birthday with, including a couple of greats. One fantastic, amazing Disney legend, Sterling Holloway. Sterling Holloway. Do you know who Sterling Holloway is? Well, you probably know his voice because he was the voice. Obviously, you see him in the picture with Winnie the Pooh. Yes, he was the original voice of Winnie the Pooh. He's the original voice of the Cheshire Cat, of Kaa from Jungle Book. He had so many great roles and voiced so many amazing characters. He's a Disney legend, 100%, probably as well deserved as anybody to be a Disney legend. Sterling Holloway was born on this day in 1905, would have turned obviously 120 today. We lost him back in 1992, but what an amazing performer, an amazing person within the Disney company. How about a great, fantastic Hall of Fame coach? And he also has a steakhouse in the Dolphin restaurant at Walt Disney World, the Dolphin Hotel, excuse me. He has a restaurant, the steakhouse at the Dolphin Hotel at Walt Disney World. Don Shula, he would have been 95 today, born on this day in 1930. He was, fortunately, we lost him back in 2020. But of course, like I said, Super Bowl winning Hall of Fame coach for the Miami Dolphins for so many seasons. Just a great coach. Maybe you can go enjoy with a steak at Don Shula's Steakhouse today at the Dolphin Resort. How about another person who has ties to Disney, Dave Foley. He played Flick in A Bug's Life, but he also was in Kids in the Hall, which is a sketch comedy troupe out of Canada. Maybe you watch that show. Maybe you watch News Radio. It's another show that we really enjoyed for many years. Anyway, Dave Foley turned 62 today, born on this day in 1963. And again, more Disney ties. Daphne Keene turns 20 today, born on this day in 2005. You may know her from Deadpool and Wolverine, or before that, the same character in Logan. Also, she was in The Acolyte, if you watched that. She's been in many, many great things, and she has quite a career ahead of her for sure. And I don't think that this will be the last time we see her in the Marvel universe. I'm just going to go out on a limb and say that as a possibility. But anyway, yeah, turns 20 today. So a very happy birthday to her, a very happy birthday to them. And again, if it's your birthday, a very, very happy birthday to you. One more thing before I get out of here and we make our way to Walt Disney World. We do have a new episode dropping tomorrow. Excited for this episode. We recorded this interview about a week and a half ago, just a little bit before Christmas. Actually, I think it was almost 2 weeks ago. But we had a really good fun sit down with Troy and Mimi from the Disney Assembled podcast. Just talked about their love of Disney, them putting together this wonderful father-daughter podcast that they have, talking about all sorts of fun things Disney. Hopefully you'll go check out their show, but definitely check out our interview with them because we had so much fun. And we also played a little game at the end where we Disney Assemble. We put together superhero teams, each of us, using Disney characters, and just randomly picking several Disney characters and kind of put together what we thought would be a really good superhero team. So hopefully you will check out that episode. Again, it drops tomorrow morning, assuming we'll be at Walt Disney World Resort. So assuming the technology goes right, should be sometime tomorrow, middle of the day. So you can check that out. But check it out, of course, at your convenience throughout the week whenever you are available to do so. And then it will be, we have plans to also have that be a video episode as well. We did video record the interview. So that will be coming out. I know Sue will be happy about this. That will be coming out. She loves our video episodes. That will be coming out somewhere in the middle of the week, usually Tuesday or Wednesday, once I can finally get it all together and get it out to you. So very excited. I think you're going to enjoy this conversation because they're great people and they're a lot of fun and they're very positive people. And you know how we love positivity here. And so I think you'll really enjoy them and enjoy their show for sure. I knew you'd be like that, Sue. I knew you'd like that we have a video episode. And I don't know why I know you like Michelle on there. Pretty picture on the videos. Me, you get enough of me in the morning and you don't really want to see this anyway. So, but I'm glad you enjoy the video episodes for sure. It does add another aspect to our show. And again, if you ever want to know when we have a video episode, please subscribe to YouTube. Tell your friends to subscribe to our YouTube channels. Want to get those numbers up. Want to get those YouTube subscriptions up. So please tell everybody. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. You'll know whenever we have a new video, including these morning shows, every single morning. Well, most every single morning. Anyway, all right. Gonna wrap up. Gonna get out of here. Whoops. That one. Like I told you before, me and technology, not always a great thing. Not always a great thing. Anyway, getting out of here, heading off to the Walt Disney World Resort. Going to have some fun. Hopefully plan to be checking back with you tomorrow morning, 8 a.m. To share some more of that with you. Hopefully give you a little peek at the room we're staying in. We're staying at a duo studio, so it's one of the small ones, but maybe you can get an idea of what that's like out at the tower, and we'll talk a little bit about it as well. So excited to do all that with you. Everybody, please have a wonderful weekend, safe, fun, whatever you're planning on doing. Hopefully it's magnificent. Hopefully it's fantastic for you. Again, back tomorrow with you. That's the plan, 8 a.m. to try and get you a peek at the Island Tower at Disney's Polynesian Resort. Always, as I like to say every single day, please, on today, make sure you share some kindness, share some smiles, and keep on sharing that positivity. Again, I'll be back tomorrow morning, 8 a.m. to do all those with you. Until that time, have a magical day, everybody. Bye.